Okay, it's time to film part 2 of making art on the bed. People like to see me from time to time. So that lets you know this is not AI. I was thinking of my idea for the movie Terminator 1.5. An idea I've thought about for over 10 years. Maybe more. Terminator 2 just didn't do it for me. I know it's a popular movie, but all I wanted to see was the Roger Corman style Terminator yet again. So the idea is that Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator goes back in time before the events of Terminator 1, maybe in 1975, and he kills a younger Sarah Connor. Okay. Okay. So that would really melt people's heads about the timeline. And the Terminator could go back to the 17th century if he needs to. Okay. Alright, there's a lot to think about. Alright, so what's the next step? I'm making art. What do I have? I have wood. See? There's wood. Okay, that's what she said. Don't you love this channel? Now the reason why I put the wood there is because that's where I can put my water cans. Wood on the bed. And see how my mind works? I should not be a part of the human race. Hey! I'm running low on battery power. That's pretty fantastic. There's an homage to Alfred Hitchcock. Okay. Let's get my water can. So this video is going to be delayed yet again. Okay, here's a water can with some clean water. Okay. I need a vacuum. I have to clean this place up before the girlfriend comes back. At least do my best. And I've got a black canvas and another painting started over 7 years ago. Okay. I might do a Bob Ross kind of painting here. Okay. There's my stuffed animals. See, it's getting serious. I have to show that there's something going on with me. Okay. Frog King. I have delayed these kind of videos for years. This goes in an aquarium. Look at that hall. Okay. Innuendo is all I have on YouTube. I'm a frog. Okay. There's the frog on the treasure chest. Okay, I got some hot sauce over there. And I'm out of beer. But I got tea. Coffee, tea, or me. I got my laptop. Yeah, what color am I gonna paint in? That is a good question. Red, brown, and blue. 2 blues. Okay. Now let's go over here. And this is all just part of the setup. I actually want to get all this stuff taken care of so I can then take all this stuff off the bed and take a nap. Okay. Let's see, what's the next step? Okay, I got my brushes. Now, I need to clear this stuff. Okay. Welcome to the world of David Lovins. I've been working in terrible conditions for most of my life. Never ends. Just want to be a real artist. Whatever that means these days. Okay, I got my drawing board. Okay. This is the paint area. So I can put the pieces in the pizza box and the paint won't get on the nice animal bedspread. Okay. Now look at this. Man, this is a huge project. Okay. I'm very lucky to even be in this situation so I can make some art. Okay. And what's the first thing that I will paint? I don't know yet. Oh yeah, I need a palette. I need my pie tins. Okay. See, this is all prep work. It's amazing just what it takes to make art. It's such a pain. So that's why I like to have a stable setup as opposed to doing an hour of prep work every time. Can't do this at Starbucks. At best, it's just sketchbook work. Okay. So, what would be the next step? I'm feeling that I need more colors. Okay. I like these can lids. They're very handy. I got some more here. Look at all this. And I have a tomato soup can that I have completely washed out so I can paint it. Okay. Pie tins and can lids are my palettes. Okay. Now, what's the next step? That's a good question. More paint. Okay, let's get some more paint. I need some white. Anything in there? Oh, here's my violet. I need my yellow. Okay, good. Getting there. Man, I barely made any art today. Just all prep work. Okay. Now, okay, the question is, what to paint first? Well, I know I have to do something. I'm gonna say it's this beer can. Okay, so the camera goes on the tripod. Okay, there it is. Wow, look at that. I really want to do a warped version of the Mr. Rogers Show and Bob Ross. This is always satisfying. Watch this. Come on. Okay, white paint. Okay, it's splooged out. And I'm gonna get banned from YouTube. Okay. Sorry, David Lovins, your material has been found to be suggestive and offensive. Okay. Now look at this magic. Bob Ross always talked about magic white, but he never put magic white on a beer can like I just did. Screw you, Bob Ross. He never put white acrylic paint on the bottom of a beer can either. Or on the top for that matter. Top it off. I know what a human being is. We're all active in our minds about hooking up with other people. There's no denying that. We are monkey apes. Okay. Well, that gets into the subject of evolution versus some man in the sky creating us. Man, you know what? That was one of the hardest concepts for me to accept coming from a religious background. Evolution. It took me years to finally accept it. And I actually bought the book, The Theory of Evolution by Charles Darwin. And I never read it. It just seems so boring. Okay. I'm a bad man. Okay, the beer can, see? It already got paint there. So that's why I have it on the pizza box. Here comes some fun. So this is my Red Sonja drawing. I drew this off of an AI image that I created for DeviantArt. So I used AI art and then drew manually from that. So there's a new way to use AI art. Now I'm putting white, and I'll dig up the photo when I need to. So AI art has actually helped me to create this. Okay. You know, you gotta be one step ahead of people. The art world is very competitive. Now I have to show them how I do it. I never went to grad school. I didn't have the money and I was homeless. So, but I did get my bachelor's degree. Okay. Now this is YouTube. So I have to keep it clean, which is really boring. Thanks YouTube for ruining my art. My art is not about being sanitized. Did you know that using too much antibacterial soap and antibacterial products actually helps to create superbacteria that becomes resistant to that stuff over time? Yeah, the human race is not going to last another 100 years. Okay. So there's that. What happens with this? It's just going to go over there and it's going to dry. Now, what else can I do with this white paint since I have it out? Oh. I have this pear can and I wash it out. Now, I'm so happy to be painting. It feels so good. Okay, a little white paint there. A little white paint there. These cans, when I'm finished with them, could fetch $25 to $100 one day. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. I've had many buyers of my art over my, 40-year art career. Okay, so that gets painted. And we just let it sit. Now what? This pizza box. Is there any place for white? The only place right now is Batman's left eye. Okay, we'll just let it be like that. That's all it wants to be right now. My paintings have a life of their own. When you start painting, your work tells you what you should do. So it comes pretty easy. This needs to be fixed. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do right there. Maybe right here. And maybe here. And here. And here. And here. Okay. We'll just let it dry. Okay. We got the sketchbook page. This is drying, so I can't work on that right now. I have another beer can. And I have plenty of white paint. So it goes here, here. You know, if you start painting like me and drinking some beer, you will have so much fun painting beer cans. Dr. Pepper, whatever you drink. Okay. Goes here. These are my most hated symbols. Barcodes. Okay, now the ink from the can comes up a little bit. So there's a little red tint going on. Okay. So you just use what's on the can and you go with it. Let it dry. And you have to be really careful with the water cans on the bed. You don't want them to spill. Okay. Nothing should spill on a bed. Okay. No one likes to sleep in wet sheets. Oh, it's already painted green there. Well, that's interesting. What do I do there? Well, believe it or not, I'm just going to destroy what I did and put white paint there for the second layer. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to let it sit. Oh, I can do this. I can do that. Okay. So now I let that dry. Let's see, anything else? Oh. So now I've got this wood board. I can pull it out. Thanks, YouTube, for forcing me into submission for my free use of language. Thanks for forcing me into submission. It's really charming of you. Okay. I love to be edited. I mean, it's not like I'm getting paid from YouTube or anything. And I'm not getting a flood of donations. I have one guy sent me 20 bucks twice. Thanks, JT. That was nice of you. So JT is the only guy who's actually saving my sorry butt right now. I need 100 people to send me $20 a day. Otherwise, I will actually have to apply for an art grant. Something. So I have to make these videos and let people know that I'm still making art. Okay. So there's that. What's next? Okay. So just 6 months ago, I was living in my car, and now I'm here. So the next step is to take the plastic off of this canvas. No matter what I did in Los Angeles, no one gave a bleepin' bleep bleep about what I did or that I was trying to be an artist. No one cared. I was a dishwasher for 4 years. One of the most miserable times in my life. Here's the Jack painting. There's some coffee stains there. Ooh, I said the word stain. Oh, God, I'm gonna get banned for sure. Okay, little white paint. Okay. Now, here's something. You can actually turn your painting upside down. Wow, what a concept. They don't teach you that in art school. Hey, turn your drawing upside down and work on it. Guess what you do before you overwork something? You put it into the drying area. See, I'm not getting paint anywhere on the bedspread at all. Ooh, I said bedspread. Oh. Okay, here's the climax. I'm sorry I said that word. Okay, you just put a little white paint there. You know, I'm not a teenager and I don't make art for teenagers. So I don't know why youth culture or catering to them or their parents is anything I'm interested in. So you guys are interfering with my freedom of speech. Thanks a lot. I didn't read all those books for nothing. I'd love to get a book banned in Boston. Language should be tested at all times. I don't have to deal with people who say bro all the time or like. You know what I'm saying? That bleep drives me nuts. Okay. And oh, I can paint the bottom. I'm putting paint on the bottom of this can. Okay, now you see why painting is so much fun. Yeah, baby. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to survive long on YouTube anymore, am I? So, that's painted. Thank you, Andy Warhol. And this goes in the drawing area. Right there. And there's a little place I can put a little white paint there. Okay, so that's gonna dry. And now you know what I get to do. I get to go to the car. Okay, there's this canvas. Well, see how got some wood on the back there? And just prime it. Prime the wood. Oh, that's gonna get me banned for sure. I'm gonna be the most dangerous artist on YouTube. Because I actually make art and explain what I'm doing. See, that's why I never made art videos on YouTube, because people weren't doing that. But now I have to do it this way because no one else that I know of is doing it this way. And artists, sometimes you get some talkers and sometimes not. Sometimes the art is good, but they don't explain it well. Well, I'm the full package. Guess what I just said? I said the word package. Okay. Package. It's a package deal. Yeah. So that's off to Matt Stone and Trey Parker for still being on the cutting edge. I don't know what my art teachers think of South Park. I know that traditional animators don't like the South Park stuff. But it is good animation. Just a different style of animation. What? Everything has to look like Disney or Warner Brothers. Or anime. Everything can be animated in its own unique way. There's as many styles of animation as there are art. Okay. So, less than a minute left. We actually did some painting. Isn't that nice? Black turtle beans. Fancy. Michigan made. I mean, what has come out of Michigan? Detroit, Michigan. Where's Michael Moore from? Okay. So that gets a little bit of paint there. And You just watched another David Levins video. Thank you very much. That was lots.